just remember, he was a really, really rich guy. And I spoke to him and I said, yeah, how can you have such a great lifestyle? Because this is what I want. I don't know if he laughed or not, but he said, you've got to get your money to work for you. And I went, well, how's that work? So he explained, about investing and having a little bit of money starting to grow in the background. He says, if you think long term, you'll do well. If you think short term, you'll lose your investments. He said, so that was quite important at the time to me. And at the point where you've sold all your time, you've got no other way of earning money. You're done, aren't you? You're maxed out. So that was quite a good turning point.
Okay, two questions on that. So one is, were you not concerned about things like work-life balance and all that stuff that is fashionable to talk about these days and very unfashionable to talk about, kind of hustling and grinding and stuff? If you were selling all of your time, how were you approaching that, if at all?
Well, to be honest, I was never really too bothered about finding the girls. I'm not the best looking chap in the world, I understand that, but I was quite a cheeky chappy, normally had a girlfriend, and I didn't work hard at it. I had a girlfriend, finished with a girlfriend, had another girlfriend, and so on. So that's just how it went. And I think a lot of people do spend a lot of time on trying to find the one, but I always believe the one will arrive if given enough time. So that was fine. I had a good social life. I enjoyed what I was doing. And when you're, for example, because I love radio control model flying, and that's what my main businesses are, being that age and being able to fly other people's models and teach them to fly on their models without having to buy them, that was great fun anyway. So I was having fun, although my time was being sold. So that's sort of how it worked. But when I did meet the one, which obviously everyone hopefully eventually does, I did say to her, look, you need to understand I'm very selfish with my time. And she said, well, what does that mean? I said, well, when I have enough time to spend with you, it'll be 100%, 100%. If we're coming up to London or we're going out on a date, we didn't have mobile phones there, so it was less interruptive. And if you had a date for an evening, it'll be 100% of my commitment, time and everything. But in between that, you might not hear from me or you might not see me and all the rest of it. And she understood that and what the long-term vision was. And I think if you're honest and upfront right from the start, then that's good.
Fantastic.